Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another episode of 5 Star Millennials. Today, we have some special guests with us and a very interesting, juicy topic. So I'm going to introduce everyone, and I want to start on my left.
Oh, is that me?
Yeah, of course, it's you. Introduce yourself.
My name's Ayana. I go by Trinidad Blades.
Okay.
Spicy, huh?
Spicy.
It's your girl Mona. I go by Mona, that's it. Nothing special.
I'm Devin. I go by Uncle D.
And you're one and only, the host with the most, Junior Showtime Lee. So, for today's episode, what I want to talk about, which is a pretty juicy topic because it's actually trending right now. I want the ladies to start with this conversation first, with this whole topic. Does body count matter in the generation that we're in today, 2021? Does body count matter? So, any of you ladies want to start first?
Body count? No. That's not even in my vocabulary.
No?
Doesn't matter at all.
No. I'm not asking. About body
It's
counts.
never one of the questions that I ask because it's none of my business. Once you get to me, you get to me. That's it.
Devin?
Me too.
Me?
What do you think? Do you think
100.
body count matters in this generation, in this 2021?
For me
Yeah.
or for?
Just in, if it could be for you in general.
I mean, I have a wife. I'm wifed up. I'm off the market. So I'm speaking. If I was single, 100% it counts. I mean, it depends on what you're looking for, but yeah, for sure.
Okay, then why do you feel that it counts?
Depending on what you're looking for. I mean, if you're looking for, I mean, oh no, I get in trouble for this. I'm not saying that you can't find, the one if she's got large numbers, but your chances are definitely less, bro. If she's getting around, how's she gonna? If she's not one to settle down, like she got 100 bodies, where you gonna be the 101, the special guy, bro? Like, I mean, if you have that connection, I mean, you can't. But I'm saying it would factor in for me for sure, 100%.
Okay.
And I have a question too, just to
Go ahead.
So you don't rate guys like that, you don't care, but what about other females?
I think it depends. Like, there's a difference between having a large body count and being community dick, if that makes sense.
So please define that though. What's community?
Like, I don't wanna mess with a nigga that I know the bitches that you fucked or like the people that you smashed.
Or if it's like it's easily
Accessible.
like there's no what's the word I'm looking for?
Like, you don't have to try hard.
Yeah, if the dick is that easy to get, I don't want it.
Yeah.
Okay, so what I want to do actually in this situation is I want to play a video because this is actually like real live right now. What's going on, and I'm sure you guys probably heard of the conversation or maybe haven't, but I'm gonna actually just like talk about it now, just so that you guys actually have an idea of where it's coming from. So this is an interview that happened between Lil Boosie and Vlad. So I'm gonna play it now for y'all.
Well, speaking of women, Lori Harvey. Now, I'm just going to go down her body count real quick. We're going to go down the line. Started with Trey Songz. I remember I actually saw them out together at the Cartier store. Remember, me and Trey ran into each other. That was back when they were together. Started with Trey Songz. Then it went to Justin Combs. Then it went to his father, Sean Diddy Combs. Haven't heard of that one before. Someone messing with someone's son and the father at the same time. Well, I don't know if it's the same time. I don't even want to think about that, but whatever. Then it went to Lewis Hamilton, the race car driver. Then it went to Future. And now she's with Michael B. Jordan.
You skip Boo.
Wait, you're
Akon,
somewhere?
brother.
You're somewhere in that mix?
Yeah, you skip Boo, Akon, brother.
Oh, Boo.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were talking about yourself.
No.
I'm like, wait a minute. Stop the press. We got to put this clip out early. Boo, you're right. Akon's brother, who looks just like Akon.
Yeah.
Right, so then there's Boo mixed in there.
Yeah.
And now Michael B. Jordan.
Yeah.
What's your take on this?
I think we need to stop giving the woman the power, with situations like this. Girls keep saying it's goals, but we gotta start, this is not goals, you know what I'm saying? We gotta start giving the bachelors, the men who running through a beautiful woman like this the credit, who not housing her, running through her, because most, like Boo, Last time I went to Diddy house, him and Boo was together, you know, like they dogs. So we gotta start, you know, I know Laura a beautiful woman, but we gotta stop giving the glory to the woman. What about the bachelors? What about this, you know, who she not tied to none of them? You know, what about the futures, the Trey Songz, who been in through these hoes, you know, really bad bitches and vibe. You gotta start giving them the credit instead of Lori.
Well, to be fair, most of the guys you talk about have been through a bunch of bad chicks already.
Thank you.
You
Right.
know what I mean? Although Lori
Right.
Harvey's a very pretty girl,
Right.
I wouldn't put her at the absolute top of the.
But the industry has.
Okay.
You wouldn't put her.
Yeah.
The music has that, you know what I'm saying? So you gotta look at the bachelors who hear home somebody's song and be like, who everybody talking about? Watch this.
Oh, yeah,
I'm finna go get her.
What
I'm
did
finna
Meek
go get a
say?
piece of this.
So
You gotta get a black bachelor some kind of credit now.
I want Lori Harvey on my wish list.
You know, one nigga like Meek saying that, somebody else saying that. You know what a rapper saying? You know, I want her because, you know, a lot of big dogs want her on their wish list. You know, so you can't look at it, you know, you gotta start giving the bachelors credit. You act like, you know, people act like they falling, but nobody's stuck.
Yeah, I guess like
You only gonna stuck, you know, once you done ran through like that, you know, you really only gonna catch a simp. You ain't gonna catch no street.
well, she got Michael B. Jordan, who's pretty famous actor.
Yeah,
I
I know.
mean, is he the biggest black actor in Hollywood right now? I mean,
Yeah,
if
I
you
know.
really if you really think about it right now as a
But
leading,
that's what kind of dude you gonna
as a leading man, like who is bigger than Michael B. Jordan right now?
Nobody.
Nobody. I mean, Denzel's already older, and you know what I'm saying? He did his thing, and you know, there's a lot of older Samuel L. Jacksons and
right.
everything. But right now, if you want to sell movie tickets or
Michael B. Jordan.
streams,
Michael B.
it's
Jordan.
Michael B. Jordan. He's coming back from Black Panther 2. The star of Creed, like the star of a bunch of movies. He's the guy right now.
Right,
So
right.
he's claiming her. You know, they taking pictures together
I told you she gonna get a guy like that.
because he's not a street guy.
I'm not gonna put a guy like that. That's who would marry her. I feel like they look good together too. That's the kind of guy who would marry her. You know, somebody. You know what I'm saying?
So you wouldn't marry Lori Harvey?
Nah, I wouldn't.
No. Well, you're not talking about marriage.
I don't look for that in a woman. Girls who, if a girl like that, I'm just trying to fuck her to, you know, tell my homie, you know, or my son 20
enough.
years ago
So
Take
when
it
he's
off.
lust off of son I fuck.
Pooh Bell.
You know what I'm saying?
Throw
But
him in
that's
the
it. It's not, you know, I just want a good girl.
Do you mind if I start with this
I don't
one? So
know.
first of all, Lori's like 23, 24. So I feel like, why are we watching who the fuck this young girl's fucking? Because he's like 50. So let's start there. And secondly, like, I feel like the industry is mad small. So all of them sleep with each other. Not just Lori, but like how many times have we seen like pass around girls in the industry or like just girls who are out here? So I don't know.
So, okay, so basically on what he's saying though, you know, because you guys said that, oh, body count doesn't really matter in this day. But as you're pointing out, she's 23 years old. Why are we watching her body count?
because she's 23.
I feel like she's young though. Like everyone, well, maybe not everyone, but at least as a female, like we've all dated different people. And with her, it just so happens she posts everything, like, or we see everything, you know? Like if you were to look at the people that I've dated, you're gonna see everything. But if you don't know, you can't comment on my life or say anything. It's just that like she's in the spotlight, we see everything. And a lot of that speculation, like we don't know if she's really with Diddy. We don't know if she's really with, like, it's a lot of just like rumors.
Honestly,
and shit.
there's a lot of pictures. There's a lot of pictures, and it looks, I don't really care about the body count too much. It's just how you're going about it that does matter.
Well, yeah, if you're very open with,
Exactly,
like
that's
say
what I'm
for
saying.
instance, if you're a regular person, okay, and every couple of months you're posting somebody, all of a sudden you're in love. Every couple of months, it's like, okay, relax.
There are some people that we know, or maybe know of,
Definitely.
probably follow on social media, where they're with somebody.
Yeah, they're in
and
love
maybe
every
4, 5, 6 months.
we
Then after
see
they
it.
take the person down, you're like, "Where's the photos of
Yeah.
the person?" Then you know that something happened between that person and the other person, right?
Then there's a new babe.
And there's a new babe, maybe 4 months down the road, maybe let's put it as this: I feel body count matters. Point
Why?
blank and period.
Why?
Because for men it matters, and for women it doesn't.
Okay,
that's
but
why
doesn't
that's
matter?
why you guys said in the beginning, it doesn't really matter. But for men, it does though.
Well, yeah, because also you have to think about it too. As a woman, you're thinking about how many people have you've let into your body. So it's a different kind of transaction as well versus men. So obviously it won't be the same for me, you know, I'm off the market too. So I never asked my man how many people he's been with. You know, I know he's asked me, but it doesn't matter to me because I'm like, okay, now we've connected. We're at this point, and you and I are together. So what you did before me has nothing to do with me because I'm not the same person I was a couple years ago. So it doesn't matter. So, but I understand why it would matter to men.
Okay, continue. Go ahead.
For me, it's simple. If you look at it as you want something common or you want something rare, something everybody's already had, or something.
So that's my question. Does it matter if she has a large body count, or does it matter that you know that she has a large, or that you see that she has a larger body count? Because those are like two different things.
I mean, unless you fall in love, it's pretty much a deal breaker. Like, let's say she slides through and you don't know she has a large body count. Yeah. You guys are kicking it for a bit. And before it gets serious, you find out, and that could be a deal breaker for some guys, you know? And the girl could be there confused, like, I don't understand why this guy's not calling me, but he could have found out so-and-so, I'll hit it too, you know? All in it, you know, it depends. If it's like, okay, that was her boyfriend or boyfriend, but you find out the girl's had a couple one-night stands with a couple people you know. Like I said, you want something that's common or you want something that's rare?
Definitely a touchy subject.
Listen, this is what I think about. I think about this. I was about to ask Mona, actually, and I'm going to get back to you.
Why me?
But you said something that's very, very important. So you said that you understand why it matters to men. Why do you think it understands?
Because like I said, the transaction is different, you know. For a woman, especially when it comes to sex, who you sleep with, it's kind of like
a reflection.
It's the energy that you receive, because we're receptors. You understand? So we're taking it in. So it's like that kind of stays with you. I don't care if you use protection, whatever man you allow in you, that DNA stays in you. You understand? So if you have a high number, sit off. Sit off. But at the same time, as a woman, you can kind of tell what guy is kind of easy to get. Like there's guys out here that are
really.
There's guys out here that are easy.
Please go into this.
You ever had a
how do women know if a guy's easy to get? This is very interesting. Please,
men are thirsty. You guys pretend like it's females.
Whoa.
No, but
you're generalizing. Whoa.
She came out hot with that one.
Okay. A lot of guys pretend like they're not thirsty, but like they're secretly in your DM or secretly like doing the most to get your attention.
So ladies and gentlemen, we know Diana gets a lot of DMs and she's annoyed of them. So men that are watching this episode or listening,
she said get out.
She's not giving you attention. Get the message. Options. Hey, there's nothing wrong with options, eh?
No, but you can kind of tell when guys, if you ever listen to guys' stories where they're like, I seen a shorty and it kind of just, she was there, so like, why not? What do you mean, why not?
Okay, so he's from Toronto for sure.
It's like, she was there, so I figured like, why? What do you mean, why not? So there's no prerequisites to smash. Like you're just giving out dick willy nilly.
Shit.
That's what I don't. That's the thing I don't like.
You feel like men should make it harder before they
like at least put up a little resistance. My God.
But this what happens. It depends on the type of guys you're dealing with, though. Because I feel like guys you're dealing with, if they do that, just give it out, as you said, willy nilly or whatever.
It can't be that great if you're giving it out like that.
Hey,
it can't be that great.
Hey, there's some guys out there apparently slanging dick like whatever. And
but for what? And especially if it's that good and you're just giving it out willy nilly, like at some point. So what? Like exactly what he said. This is
common.
So I would rather take rare, not so good, than common good, because like.
Yeah, definitely.
Rare, not so good. What is rare, not so good?
So like it's
no one else experienced you,
or maybe not
like
as
not
many,
as much. Yeah,
but it's like, okay, this guy's the greatest, and he's like 10 of my homegirls know too. That's crazy.
Yeah. And girls definitely talk about that.
But the thing about it is women want to. Okay, this is a little confusing.
I was thinking the same thing.
Yeah,
I'm so confused.
Okay, so please,
I get it.
Touch. Before I get on it, you touch on that.
Because if in my single days, I quote, in my single days,
I love that he has a disclaimer. Just like
Yeah, I'll catch a high kick.
As long as you know it's high. In your chest.
In my single days, if my boy came and told me like, oh, that chick gave me some brains that was out of this world, I'm not gonna be like, well, I don't want that. If I'm single, I'm like, well, I want to know too. Like I'm trying to get smarter, I want to. But
Not to bring.
But for a girl, is it if you're both single and your girl hooks up with a dude, she's not staying with the dude. She completely one nighted him, ghosts him, and she's like, yo, this guy put it down. I'm never talking to him again. If you know.
Well, in that sense, yeah. I mean, if you're single and it's kind of like a, okay, you know, you want to put your girl onto it.
But girls will.
You don't do that. Actually.
We don't really do that because we're not
Okay, so let's be
interested
honest.
in.
Yeah, no. If I, as you said, when I was single, if I come on to something that was great, I'm most likely not telling my virgins to go hit too.
Definitely not.
Really?
What?
I think it depends though on the relationship that you have with your girlfriend.
Yeah, but see, women are more territorial than guys to some extent.
Even
definitely.
if it's not our guy too, but just the simple fact that
That's what I'm saying.
That I know that.
yeah,
Yeah.
and it's good.
Yeah.
Okay.
90%.
So you're just giving
Okay,
good dick to everyone? Okay.
So I want to ask you guys, because it still levels into the whole context of body count.
Definitely
What do you consider good dick?
Oh boy.
Now, I'm not talking about good sex. I want to know what good dick is like. I know everyone has their own.
Wait.
Wait.
What's the difference?
What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Good sex is normally when you're like with someone that's steady, you know.
Yeah,
Okay.
of course. Okay.
Steady. You know, when you have a dynamical relationship where it's like you understand how things work. So that's great sex. But good dick. I mean, you're not.
I don't feel comfortable talking about
think-
this.
No, you gotta feel comfortable talking about it
you
because it's
can
the
only-
reality.
But you can only really get good dick with the person you're like in a relationship
Exactly.
with.
Not necessarily.
Unless you're like drunk or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
necessarily.
And then
I
half
don't
the
know.
time it's not even as good as you thought it was when you're drunk. You do it another
You
time
don't even-
sober and you're like, eek.
That means you're getting whack willy, bro.
Listen,
No, I don't think so. I think when you're in a relationship, like
Yeah.
you guys have more of a connection than just sex.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
even if that person isn't the best at sex,
because
it's
you
just
love
better,
them and
yeah.
and all of that, and they know you, and it's
Women
like
settle though if you're talking like that. That's the one thing I
don't
I
think
find
so.
women settle though for like
for trash dick.
average sex.
But you
When you
learn
get
when you
better
get
sex.
when you get older, you realize you're not gonna get everything. Understand? So you may have a wonderful connection with somebody, you love them and everything, and when it comes to the sex, it's it could go on, but you're not like dying
But that
about
depends
it.
on the person too, right? Like some people, sex is like high on their priority list, even in a relationship. So it's like we need to be compatible sexually for me to even like,
Yeah, for you to
think
even
about,
fall into that
yeah,
category
exactly.
of being
So I
my
think,
man.
yeah,
anyways.
like you said, there's definitely levels to all of it.
But I think
So we're gonna get back to the question: what is classified
I was
as
just about to
good
say.
dick?
Yeah, some females are more sexual than other females. Like
Well,
I've been
yeah,
in a few
hands down.
relationships, and there's some girls are just more sexual than other. Like they prioritize sex more than other
Other
women
girl, yeah.
do. You know.
Yeah, yeah.
Same with men.
Some girls are caregivers, and they just make sure you're
yeah,
straight.
you're
at,
straight, exactly.
at 24/7. You make
You're
sure
good.
you're straight.
Yeah,
you know.
yeah.
And then there's some girls that don't
That's
give a
me.
some girls that don't give a shit. They just want to see your eyes roll in the back of your head, and they're like, "I did my job."
Pretty
you know?
much.
Two different types.
Pleasers, yeah.
That's true. No, but difference, at least for me personally, I think like the best dick that I ever got was in a relationship.
Okay.
Yeah.
But there's not that one off that's not a relationship. Like you would want it to be in a relationship, but the dick is so good, so you're like you want to be in a relationship.
Because for me, like, if I can have a real conversation with you, I'm not interested in your dick.
Okay,
Simple.
Big talk.
Like if we don't connect, like just being able to conversate on a regular or whatever, like I'm not interested. I don't want to smash.
But the thing is, for the majority of the people that I know, for the majority of my friends, it takes a little bit of time before you even get to that
Yeah.
point to even smash. Like, who's really just smashing just to smash just to say, okay, it was good dick. Like, it took a while for us to get to this point.
And Montreal's so small too that it's like everyone knows everyone. It's not worth it to just be out here smashing all willy nilly for fun.
Next thing you know, listen, remember when they had that, we call it the dirty?
It still exists. It still exists. It still
Still
exists.
going?
Yeah.
That was my biggest fear.
That's crazy.
I'm like,
That's
God
it.
forbid I end up on a dirty.
Okay, question.
Go ahead.
All three of you. Any of you guys got bodies on the dirty?
Bodies on the
Bodies
dirty. What do you
on
mean?
the
What do you
dirty?
mean?
Like
got?
people that you've
Someone
been
that-
with? Nah.
Someone that got posted, and you're
Yeah,
looking at, it and you're
yeah,
like, oh shit.
I won't lie. I have one person. I can't even lie. And
I don't know.
I sent it to them. I'm like, what the fuck is this?
I have I see some family members on dirty.
Oh shit.
Yo, say word.
Oh shit. You got you.
No, I have. Yeah, someone. Yeah.
Yeah, I got a
You
couple.
don't want to talk loud about that one, eh?
I got a couple. I hope it's not the same one.
Oh God.
No. We don't travel in the same circles though. So no.
He's like, are you sure?
I know we don't. That one I could be 100% confident. Then nah,
That
definitely.
site was a
But that was a long
mess.
time ago.
It was a long time ago though, for sure.
It was a long time ago, baby.
Just want to let you know, baby.
Sure. That's a long time ago.
No, but like to play into what Anna said, the best peen I ever got was definitely relationship peen. Regular day-to-day peen is I could go without.
You can go without?
I could go without.
No, but I feel like you guys are not being honest though.
No,
there's always that one.
Why?
You want to actually come here and be ratchet?
I feel like this is what
your inner
I feel like
secrets.
because you feel so strongly about this, you're not accepting our answers.
No, because I know there's women out there who have this one guy that you never expected. You want a relationship with him, and he gives the dick so good, so that's why you want it.
Yeah, let me break the ice for you.
Depends. Not break
I'm
the ice.
gonna admit there was once upon a time a chick that I was seeing, and it was like our sex was like it just didn't make sense. It didn't make it just every time it was a fucking out of the park.
like,
bro.
wow.
You know what I'm saying?
Impressive.
But we just fought like
all the time.
the second sex was done, we were fighting. Like
Toxic.
and then until the next time we had sex, we were fighting. So it was like we both thought the same thing. We both kept trying until it was like, no, it's not gonna work.
Even
but
if I'm
the
like-
sex was powerful enough to make us both put ourselves through
Bullshit for no reason,
you know what I mean?
If I think about like a guy that I gave and it
For me, honestly, relationship. I stand by what I said.
Yeah, but we're also like men are you guys are the final. You guys have the final say. So technically, you have more options. So I think that's why guys will stay with a chick for sex more than girls will
More
stay
than
with guys
anything
because,
yeah.
like you said, your DMs are probably overflowing. You know, just because there's guys like that out there.
But yeah, that's what I was saying earlier, though, is that like some guys are thirsty. Like they'll just throw themselves at you.
Yeah,
And I believe the ones that throw themselves at you don't
Much to offer.
Don't dish it out well.
Definitely.
I'm so happy I'm in a relationship. 'Cause right now it's crazy. If a guy hollers at a girl, he's thirsty.
No, not
doesn't-
necessarily.
No,
It's not hollering. Is not what makes you thirsty.
No, it's
y'all
how you
got at
come
me
out.
quick. Yo, bro, what happened?
No.
Sometimes they're
Don't
just
be-
aggressive though. Like there's a difference between like you can tell right away if someone's trying to get to know you or if they just want to smash, right?
Yeah.
What's aggressive?
How do you know that though?
You can tell off just like
First of all, if
how
you're
they're
begging
coming at you.
to see me right off rip, I don't trust it.
Okay.
Okay, but hold on. Time out. Because up until 10 years ago, people saw each other right off the rip. Either way, it's just this new internet stuff that
I
we
feel
don't
like
see each other.
I feel like there's like some conversation to be had first before we even link up to talk. Like it's gonna be super awkward, no?
Y'all wouldn't have survived
like a
in the
vetting
80s
process.
and 90s.
In the 90s.
In the 70s, all those movies where guys come in, they grab the girl.
Oh
and
yeah,
they
that's
talk.
back. Okay, well,
They
that's back in
can't.
the day.
Now you have to slide in the
Definitely
DM soft.
There has to be a little finesse to it.
No, I see you.
A
I
little
hear you.
finesse?
a little game.
I respect.
You know,
I
like don't
get it.
come. Yeah, like
But what's no game? Tell me.
like I don't want someone to just come in my DM and be like, "Oh, you look good."
Yeah, sit on my face.
What are you
Kempa.
saying?
Whoa, okay,
But
time
people
out.
do that. But
Time out.
people do that.
That's not the same thing. You look good and sit on my face is
But-
two different
but
No,
things.
those are the follow-ups.
But
But
those
those be
are-
like, "You look good. How about you like sit that ass on my face?"
Okay,
or, like,
okay, but time out. If the guy,
You've got DMs like that?
this is
Everyone
not
has.
fair.
I think every
I'm
female has
calling you
gotten
guys
it.
Nah.
out.
You're in your own lane.
don't
So you
think
guys
so.
always like.
I'm
You
calling
never
you
got a
out.
DM like that?
But that's why we're telling you what is thirsty.
I'm telling
I'm calling
you.
you out. I want to know if the guy said to you, and this is me talking for my single guys out here. If a guy slides in your DMs and he's like, I really like your picture. You look really good in that pic.
I'll just like their comment and keep it moving.
Oh, I'll say thank you.
No. Because no.
Why?
It depends.
It does.
It
does.
does. No,
So
it depends.
compliments are
Liking your compliment is
wait,
showing
even
that.
if he's
Acknowledgement.
Yeah.
even if you check out his profile and he's a 10.
Well,
No, I might like it. And then if you're interested in me, you might follow that up with a question or saying, "Hi, how are you? How's your day?" Like
Okay.
Yeah, but you see that the hi, how are you shit doesn't work though.
it does. It does.
Believe it or not, I'm not I have certain people that I call internet gangsters. Certain people I associate with. They're good at like typing and getting the girl's attention. And then when a girl meets them in real person,
Their
it's like
personality is completely
it's completely
different. Yeah.
whack. I'm the opposite. I'm awkward typing, but I'm dope in person.
who told you that?
You know what I'm saying? I am dope in person. I'm saying it out loud.
Just kidding.
I'm saying it out loud. I don't care anybody says. I'm saying it out loud.
My
I'm dope
mama
in
told me
person.
so.
Okay, I'm dope in person. But for real, like I'm not really great at like holding a conversation, typing to get to know a female. Like it's never really worked for me. Everything that's worked with I met a female has to be organic.
But you don't have to meet like for you specifically, you don't need to meet someone online then. You'd probably be better meeting someone in person.
Yeah.
But like for people who try to meet someone online, like there's respectful ways of approaching someone versus just being like, "Yo, you look good. What are you saying tonight?
But it's
Bottle
also,
on me.
but it's also so hard nowadays in the time that we're in. Like, hi, how are you? Feels like you're just a simp.
Yeah,
No,
same
the
thing.
right girl will respond to that though.
Like, to be honest with you, you know, like, okay, just piggybacking off that video, okay, with Boosie talking about not wifing Lori Harvey, and he's like, oh, she'll get a guy like that. Like, the whole thing that's trending right now is that people are considering Michael B. Jordan a simp because you're with a girl who, like, basically you at least have an idea of who her track record's been at, and you're supposed to be one of the top quote unquote actors.
To me, that
of
just
this
shows
generation.
confidence in him, if anything.
I
That he
would-
doesn't give a fuck about who she's been with. That's his bitch now, and he's happy with her. That's what that shows me.
I just think that with her track record, I wouldn't be so open to be
In a relationship?
no, not relationship,
posting.
just posting so
Yeah, yeah.
so live like that.
You want it to be
'Cause
legitimate.
who's to say?
solidified.
Granted, he could have all the confidence in the world about himself, yes, but no one knows Lori's true intentions. She could
True.
just
For
one
clout.
up it, yeah, and that's it. And her name is ringing right now.
Yeah,
But
that's
that could be the same thing for him,
that's what
though.
Boosie's saying. Boosie's saying, look, she'll get a guy like him who is big and basically doesn't really care about the backlash, but it elevates her.
Yeah, but that's it. It
But
could
that
all be a
go
business.
both ways, though. Like
feel-
she could feel the same, like the
Same
same
way
way
about
about him. Yeah. So
as
it's all
a-
personal opinion.
As a girl looking at a guy like that who's with a girl like that, or just a girl with a large body count, after they split up, does that bring his property value down? Are you like,
His market value more
Yeah,
so.
you know what
His
I'm
market
saying? His
sexual
market, yeah.
sexuality and
And I
value.
think that's the double standard because her market value will probably go down, but his won't.
No, her market value goes up. Actually.
I don't
goes
think so.
up.
I don't think so.
You know me.
I don't think so.
Did you watch the video? Boosie said
I don't
rappers.
listen to Boosie.
No, Boosie. I'm not gonna lie.
He's clearly not well.
Like at all.
No. Boosie's well. He's well. He's very smart.
He's the same man who let a woman
Put her pussy on live.
Yeah, no, for his child. He made his son lose his virginity to like some grown ass woman.
Oh my gosh.
Like,
Oh,
I'm not
poor
listening.
kid.
Yeah.
Yo, you know what?
It's molestation, okay?
I'm telling
He
you
was
right
like
now,
11,
as a girl,
12.
maybe, and as a 12-year-old boy, if my dad was like, you trying to smash this baddie, I'd be like, yes.
It's still wrong. You're young, so you don't know it's wrong, but that shit's wrong. You're 11.
What
Let
if-
someone try and do that with my 11-year-old child. See if you don't die.
Your child's 11?
Well,
No,
when he
when he
turns
gets
11.
Like, damn.
Yeah, I'm not saying it's right, but I'm not saying that. I'm sure if the kid was like, no, I don't want to do it, he wasn't like, do it.
No, he seems fucking aggressive. Boosie?
He looks like he's
He looks like he might force that pussy on his
I'm
child.
gonna say one thing. Believe what you want to say about his
for a
parenting
grown
skills.
woman to
No, but-
let this
Yeah, it's
12-year-old
crazy.
boy on top of her.
Yo, listen.
Money.
Listen. There's even some worse things out there nowadays. You know,
Oh yeah, for sure.
some worse things. But in reality, like what he was saying was, she will get guys like him that will date. I hope it works out. I'm not against it. I hope it works out for them both. But like, if they break up, yo, she has so much guys after that's gonna be lined up who wanted to smash her because
But
she
wouldn't
was
you
your
say
Michael
her
Jordan.
market value went down because you guys said that
No, I think
a
it goes
large
up.
body count is like
It is bad, but when I say her market value, it doesn't go down. She becomes appealing to other guys, but they may not want to wife her. They might look at her like that's the one I want to
so
hit,
y'all have some
but
issues.
not wife her.
That's what that comes down to.
No, because here's no, but it's true. But here's the thing though. No guy wants to walk in a room
But you still want to
with
fuck
his
her though.
no. Hold on. No guy wants to walk in his room with his peers and people he associates with in the same industry, and then there's like 10 guys that's there, but out of the 10, 8 been with the girl that you're with, you're calling your wife. Like for a guy who's quote unquote alpha and wants something that's rare, as Devin said, not community vagina or community dick, how you want to label it.
Yeah.
It's important.
So then why? What's the hype then? I don't
So
get
why
it.
wouldn't you
So-
smash her? That's why I don't understand.
So Lori
It
Harvey.
goes back to what he said. Like if his boy says, yo, she gets good head, some guys think that way. Me, I don't think that way. I don't want to be in the same place where my boy's been
Time
if
out.
I can control it.
I'm gonna call you on your bluff too.
Go ahead. If
I
I,
have
remember, keyword I said, if I can control it.
I'm saying we're me and you. I'm gonna give us hold on, my shit went on. I'm gonna give us a situation here. You and I go on vacation. We go to Brazil.
Yeah.
We go to Brazil. We get a
Not
nice
Brazil.
hotel. We're having some drinks at the bar. There's this one 12-piece at the bar.
12 piece.
12.
Not 12.
12 plus 2. You know what I'm saying? I'm chatting her. I'm all in. She's ready to go. You know, we go back to the room and you're like, all right, I'm going to give you like an hour. I'm coming back to the room. And she just looks and she's like, no, come too.
2 1 time.
Nah, bro. Yeah, I don't do that still.
You're lying.
Okay.
I'm being dead serious.
Okay.
I don't like doing threesome with another guy.
Okay.
I don't like doing trains, what they call it.
Option B.
Yeah.
Not trains, what they call it.
Option B. You go into the room. You go into the room. She's talking all that Spanish shit. Blah 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 blah. She gives me
Not a
top.
Spanish.
An hour later, you come back. I'm coming out the room, and I'm like, bro. She says she's waiting for you now, and I'm done.
I'll tell you. You know what? I'll tell you. Listen, we can go down the street, maybe get some Viagra or something for you.
And you can go again.
You can go again, but I'm not going.
Okay, you're saying
if I don't need that.
At least you're still throwing alley oops.
No.
They'll take you to the store.
But that would probably turn her on more, to be honest with you. That little resistance.
Anybody who knows me, like, know that I don't do that.
Okay.
That's something I don't do. I don't want to dip in certain lanes because, like, I want what's mine, you know?
Brazil.
Brazil's nice for
Spanish.
sure. But you see, my mentality is here, like how he got one baddie, I can get one too. I just got to find mine. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Then we could sit down both at the beach, talk about, oh, yeah, it was good. Not where, oh, remember she did this to you? Oh, she did that to you too? Nah, I'm not into that conversation.
Would you get upset? Would you get upset if, let's say, the role was reversed? Let's say you picked her up at the bar, you brought her back to the room, she smashed you, and then
if you want to go do your thing, go ahead.
No, I left. I gave you the hour. I come back, and you're like, all right. You tell the girl, like, okay, let's go get something to eat. She's like, no, I want the other dude to come in now. Wouldn't you feel a type of way?
Yeah, you would.
I would feel a little type of way, but
yeah, he definitely would.
I would feel a type. I'm a little territorial to a certain extent, definitely. So I would be a little bothered a little bit, but like I'd be like, you know what?
It's not your shorty.
This is what the girls are like out here, and I'll move on. It hurt me a little bit though. Like,
yeah,
I'd be like, yo,
that's honest.
did I not do good?
That's honest, bro.
I'm like,
give you a little complex.
Yeah, my dick game may be whack a little bit. You know, I'll be thinking like that.
Oh, bro, that's.
God.
Yeah, you got.
You have shorties out here that are.
Huh?
You have shorties out here that are.
I've never. That's never happened to me. So if that was to happen to me, I think my ego would be a little bruised though.
Yeah,
you know? It's a little. But I mean, it happens, right?
I don't think it's ever happened like role reverse. I don't think any females ever got smashed in the room and came out and told their girl like, "Yo, this was."
No, girls are not doing that.
No, there's girls. There are girls that do it.
But that's what I was saying. It depends on like the relationship girls have with their girlfriends.
It depends.
Some girls are down.
Some girls are down like that. Yo,
but some
Devin.
girls, I guess some girls will more push towards a threesome than to tell their brethren to go smash.
Yeah.
Oh yes. But that's a
They'll-
scenario in their head.
They'll
though.
be like, let's go together.
Yeah.
But you know, that's
So I could see what the fuck you doing.
You know, imagine you had.
listen.
Imagine you have. think of a threesome, right? And let's just say, you know, you bring your other girl in, and then you see you and your man are doing your thing, you know, and then she's there like just taking notes.
What do you mean taking notes?
Like she's like watching, like
But
she's
it's
taking
not-
notes instead of.
If we have a threesome, everyone has to be involved.
Dang. Well, some people like to watch though. A little bit before they
That's
jump.
not a threesome. Then just tell me you want to watch.
That's funny that you say that.
What?
This
I know
topic
some
is
people that like to watch.
Oh
I
man.
never understood that, but I know
Hey,
some
you know what? There's
that
some people
watch
like that, man. It's crazy. So basically,
so
let's just get back to that because, like, yo,
He's like, we lost sidetrack. Bring it back. Bring it back.
yeah. So for women, they don't care about men's body count. So basically, let's just say if the dude was to smash 500 chicks, you don't even care.
Like I said, there's a difference
Don't
between
let
a
me
high
know.
body count and community dick.
So what's too much? What's too much of a high body count for a guy that you want to be?
if you can't remember
I don't
how
ask
many
numbers.
girls. Listen,
No, I personally don't want to know. I just don't want to know that you smashed my friends. Like your body count, I don't care. Just
as long as it's not one of my brethren.
yeah.
I'm gonna give you guys.
But wait, why?
I'm gonna give you.
Why
a,
what?
But what, okay, what if, when you say one of your brethren, what if that person and your brethren actually are good together?
What?
So wait, hold on.
What is
Wait
he
a second.
What?
Wait, because you said I wouldn't want to smash someone. I wouldn't want you to be with someone. I wouldn't want to be with you if you smashed one of my brethren. So
Yeah.
basically, my question is that what if?
If it was good, you shouldn't be trying to smash me. Period. If whatever you had with my brethren was that good, then one.
No. I'm saying for her. I'm asking the questions for her. Like, say you're with a guy. You're with a guy, and then maybe years later down the line, you and your brethren and him do a thing. Are you gonna block it?
Wait, what?
He's basically saying, like, let's say you had a history with someone, right? And then years later, y'all don't talk no more.
Maybe no. Maybe they socialize every now and again. There's no bad
Well,
blood.
talk when I say talk, you know what
I
I
get
mean?
it.
But he decided, like, or your friend decided, like, me and this person are talking, we might be interested in each other. Would you feel away? This is years down the line. So let's say like 5 years, 6 years down the line.
I mean, it depends. It depends on what kind of relationship I have with that person.
Yeah, I agree.
If I had one of them real like, you know, real serious relationships and we broke up and I was like devastated and all kinds, and even when I see homeboy I still feel a certain way.
True.
So you wouldn't be you wouldn't be against one of your bedrooms being with a guy that you dealt with in the past.
It just depends on, like she said.
Yeah, it depends on what kind of situation I have with that person.
If
it was just a smash thing, and years later my friend is like in a relationship with this guy. If she chooses to pursue a relationship with a guy knowing that me and him had something, that's on her. It has nothing to do with me.
So you won't take it personally.
I wouldn't know. But if it was like a relationship where my feelings were involved and I shed tears, no, you better sleep with one eye open.
Even if you're in a relationship again.
Exactly. You're in a whole different relationship.
It's true.
You're in a whole different relationship.
That's a good one. I don't like you, but it's a good one.
No, but it's a good point.
No, it's a good point. Because I shouldn't be affected, right? Because I'm in a whole other
It's still
relationship.
territorial.
It still feels
like a girl shouldn't. Your
that should be your
homegirl.
past though.
Your homegirl shouldn't go for your ex. Like if it's an ex.
No, but if
your
things
homegirl
happen in
shouldn't
life,
go.
some things happen.
Nah.
No, we're
An
not
ex?
talking about ex. We're talking about someone you probably dealt with or whatever.
If it was just a smash thing, who cares?
Yeah,
but
it's
an
fine.
ex, no.
But see, if I'm in a relationship now, well, you know, and that happened, it won't be as bad as if I was single and, you know, years later you get with somebody that I had something with, but I'll still feel a little twinge.
That's not fair to the dude you're with.
Yeah, that's not fair to dude you with.
Really?
Totally.
You think so?
Yeah, of course.
You gotta
Because
hide
you're
that
holding
from
on to something
It's
that's
not,
your
but
past.
it's just because it's your past doesn't mean that it's not something that still sits with you.
No, you have to keep in mind it's just a smash thing. Your past with this person was just.
But that's
a
what I'm
smash.
saying.
Yeah.
I'm saying the past as a smash thing definitely.
Okay,
It doesn't
I'm
matter.
talking about relationship.
Oh, relationship? Hell
Yeah.
the fuck no, my friend. You can't date my ex.
And you have a man now too?
You can't date my ex.
But you have a man now.
You
though.
can't date my ex.
But you have a man though.
You can't date
How
my
are you gonna
ex.
explain
But
that?
what
to
if you're
your man?
engaged?
What's with all these
That's girl
curveballs?
code.
You're
Don't you
married.
guys have bro
Hold
code
on,
or
you're married.
guy code? Whatever.
You're married with 2 kids and a dog.
Wow, not
Mortgage.
the dog.
Married.
Married, 2 kids,
With
a
a
dog,
mortgage.
and a mortgage.
No.
Okay, now, okay.
No.
Car
For
loans.
me, it depends on the situation in terms of like
He said,
Joint bank
my
account.
was just about to
relationship
say
with
that
my
too.
homegirl, right?
Joint bank
Like if
account.
we were close and you seen me cry over this guy and you seen like whatever our situation was, I feel like that's messy as a friend to go and be with my ex. Like I'd be more vexed with my friend just cause I feel like I can't trust you. Like
crazy.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I
no.
feel like I
No,
can't
this is
trust her.
crazy.
and honestly,
Like, I wouldn't be
have
mad that-
nothing. It wouldn't have nothing to do with the guy at this
Yeah.
point. It would have nothing to do
It's
with the
more
guy.
of the
It was
friendship
it
with
would
my
be a
girl.
friendship,
But
yeah.
your girl sees you happy with your kids.
Well,
She
out
comes.
of all the men in the world, you found him.
Okay,
Why?
what if she comes to you first before doing it and tells you, listen, I don't know how this happened.
If she comes to me first, I'd just
Yeah.
be honest with
I
her.
would
I'd
res-
respect
I would
that.
respect her
and
for
I would,
that, yeah.
I'd be honest with my feelings, and I'd be like, you know, like,
Don't do that.
no, don't do
no,
it. Like,
I would-
I get it. If you and this guy are really fucking with each other, like, I'm not gonna be the one to stand in the way of that,
Especially
right?
if I'm
But I'm
married
gonna
with
be honest about
a
my feelings
with car
about it.
loans and joint bank accounts and a dog, like. Yeah, but I would respect Shorty more if she came to me like, all right,
Yeah.
like this is what's going on. You know, I know you have your thing going on now, but I just want to let you know.
And if they weren't in a relationship and your friend was just like, oh, I don't even care about him. I just smashed him because you told me
I
the dick
wouldn't
was
care.
good when y'all were together.
I wouldn't care.
Then you
I
wouldn't
think
care?
I think if they were to be in a relationship, it would just be weird because it'd be like, yo, I dated this person, you see me with this person,
I
you're
hear
my
you.
It almost
homegirl.
feels like were you plotting on this man
Yeah,
even from when
while
I was with him?
like it's just
Snake.
out of all the niggas, you chose this one. Why?
Granted, it's slim. Granted, the dating pool it's slim picking, so I would understand where you have to double dip. You know, and have to come back on something that was already used. But
Damn. Y'all look cruel, bro.
Hey, girls
I
are
don't think
savage.
so.
Y'all look
I don't know
cruel
about these. I don't have these
savages.
problems anymore. So
If
Savages.
guys talked about girls like that in Montreal, all guys would be single.
Like
wait, what did we say? All I said it was
Like
slim
what?
all
pickings.
guys would be single if we talked about
All I said was slim pickings.
Yo,
There's levels though. Okay, so like let's say for yourself, if you were with someone, you guys broke up, and then your best friend years down the line started dating Shorty, wouldn't you feel away?
Junior would feel away.
Junior would feel away. Junior would probably cuss his friend.
Yo, you want me to give you an example of a real life story? I don't know if I should do this, but I think
Just
I'm
we
gonna do
know
it.
you're married, so it doesn't count.
Yeah.
So it's just
no,
a
no,
flashback.
No. This is like
flashback.
real life. This is present shit that happened to me. This is gonna be real. I had a friend, okay, not best friends, but we were acquaintances. We played sports together, friends of friends and stuff. We knew each other. Anyways, I was with a chick for a long time, and then we broke up, and I got with another girl. We were together for a couple years. Seen my buddy, and he tells me, "Yo, just want to know, I just want to let you know out of respect, like I'm with your ex. And I'm like, all right, that's cool, you know? And he's like, yeah, and we're getting married and she's pregnant.
Yikes.
This was like a third of the time that they were together for about a third of the time that we were together. You know what I'm saying? So I've been in that situation where I felt it, but then once I went back home to my relationship, I was like,
Oh,
Yeah,
you're
you
good.
didn't really
He's
care.
like,
I was
I'm
like,
good.
Like I got that pettiness for a second
yeah,
where
yeah.
I was like, bro, what? And
You're
then,
blessed.
And then I was like, that's your problem, bro. Like
But,
that's
but
on
he was an
you, bro.
acquaintance,
That's
and he
it.
still came to you before. Like, I feel like that's more respectable.
No, he didn't come to me. We ran into each other.
Well, he figured it would be a
At least he
best
told
time
you,
to
though,
tell you.
I tell you what,
versus finding out.
guy had big balls
online.
too. He was on a bench press, and I was spotting him, and he tells you to tell me while he was
Oh
benching.
wow,
No
you could have
way.
let go of the team.
Could have ended his whole life, bro.
He's brave though.
It's like I
Because you gotta drop the weights on his chest.
should
Bro.
have told him you're a better man than me, bro. You're better.
Damn,
And then
that's
I said,
crazy.
that's your problem now, you know. But I've been in a real life situation like
it,
that,
though.
and I felt it for like literally
For a half a second, yeah,
a
yeah,
split
yeah.
second until I
Really
thought about it.
Yeah,
and I was
yeah.
like, what?
You really think about where you are in life too. It's like
Yeah.
this shouldn't even affect me.
Yeah, I just thought
But
about it
it's-
straight up. Would I trade? I just thought, I'm like, okay,
Yeah,
would I
exactly.
trade this for this right now?
No.
way,
Yeah, there you
bro.
go.
No
Exactly.
way, not a chance.
So it goes back to your question too. As much as you'll be in a situation, married, everything. For a quick second, you might have it in your head like, but then after you kind of reflect on what you have going on, where you've come from since then, it's like, all right, do your thing.
I think it's a natural instinct.
Natural, yeah, something that you can't even fight, really.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, so for that, we're gonna cut the episode here. I appreciate Devin for giving that last tidbit. It's a very good story.
I got another gem for them though, because it was something I didn't get to talk on before.
Yeah. Okay. Go ahead.
Because here's the difference between common men and common girls. Like, if you get, here's a gem for the women out there. If you get a guy who's, you see he's single, he's out there, and he's always single, and he's, and you get that shooter, he comes and he shoots and he scores with you too, and he says, nah, I'm gonna stay with you, and you say, well, nah, you've been with all these girls, I'm not staying with you. I'm telling you right now, if you get a shooter to settle down, girl. That's your gem for
He
you.
said that's
Don't
the
play
one.
the
He's
game.
like, that's the one.
Don't play the game, because shooters will shoot. If they're hitting, they're gonna keep shooting. But if they shoot and they hit the shot they like, and they try and settle down, don't be like, no, you've been with too many girls.
But
You're
you guys
missing
would
out.
do that to us, though.
That's why I said it's a double standard. It's a double standard, because I don't think. Anyways, I'm just leaving it at that. I'm leaving the gem at that. We'll leave some more on the table for later, but I'm leaving the gem
We'll
at that.
definitely leave that for on another tip. But yeah, man, great episode. Glad to have everyone here. Definitely want to just thank everyone for coming first and foremost.
Had us
First
waiting.
of many. You know what I mean? We're definitely gonna be doing this again.
This is fun.
And a better reset and a better setup.
This is good.
And I want to thank Devin, Ayana, and Mona for coming. I want to thank everyone for watching and listening. Please subscribe, like, and share. This is a dope episode, and there's a next episode to come. Many different topics, and we're gonna get these guys back because I feel like my brain is clicking on a bunch of topics we're gonna talk about. So it's gonna be wicked. We're gonna see this whole cast again, and I want to thank everyone. Please, man, touchy subjects. We out.
Yes, sir.